When you live in the public eye, you want to be sure to get the last laugh. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for another Top 10 Best Celebrity Pranks. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we are continuing our celebration of above-average celebrity pranksters. They can be targeting fellow celebrities, family, friends, fans, or the general public. The only pranks that will not be considered are those that were part of television series that are solely dedicated to pranking. If you feel a particular prank is missing from this list, be sure to check out our first video of the Top 10 Best Celebrity Pranks. Whoopee cushions at the ready. Number 10. Roman Atwood TPs Howie Mandel.
The #1 pranker on YouTube.
Howie Mandel has made this very clear. He loves pulling pranks, but he hates being the victim of one. Unfortunately for him, his own son has befriended one of the biggest practical jokers in the game, modern YouTube celebrity prankster Roman Atwood. Call it juvenile or immature, but TPing a house is a time-honored classic.
Are you kidding me?
That being said, few people have ever taken it to this extreme. The admittedly impressive end result allegedly cost Howie $2,000 in cleanup. But hey, Mr. Mandel can likely afford it, and considering Roman had an accomplice on the inside, Mandel's son Alex, it's not like he's gonna press charges.
What the hell happened?
Number 9. Smosh pranks colleague with Emma Watson interview.
So the question is, would you go on a date with me?
Yes.
As impossible as it may seem, Emma Watson may be even more impressive than Hermione Granger. She's incredibly talented, intelligent, classy, and a humanitarian. But her most impressive feat just might be the grace and compassion she displayed when made the unwitting accomplice to this cruel but funny prank during a Smosh interview.
Hey!
You see, Smosh Games co-host Joven has more than a little crush on Emma Watson. So the Smosh team surprised him by prepping him to interview Logan Lerman, only to bring out Emma Watson instead.
So what's it like being Percy Jackson?
She's an excellent sport, even calling his I Heart Emma tattoo cute when she could have said creepy. Thankfully, Smosh got a taste of their own medicine courtesy of Jennifer Lawrence and friends.
Rough neighborhood.
I'm gonna be honest.
How did it smell?
Your hair doesn't smell good.
Number 8. Dominic Monaghan fake interviews Elijah Wood.
Yes, we hear you.
I actually worked with.
Excuse me, I interrupt you.
At least Emma Watson wasn't the butt end of her joke interview. Elijah Wood wasn't so lucky. When doing promotion for The Return of the King, he was subjected to an absolutely outlandish interview with a strange German man. Elijah becomes increasingly more confused, uncomfortable, and generally bewildered as the interview progresses, and you can't help but feel for him as he attempts to treat the interview with respect and keep it on track. Little does he know, it's his fellow on-screen hobbit Dominic Monaghan faking an accent and asking him these odd questions.
You kick balls? Mr. Woods?
By the end of the interview, Elijah is in absolute stitches. It's truly the DVD Easter egg special feature to rule them all.
It is Dom Monaghan talking to you.
Brilliant.
How are you, mate? How are you?
Number 7. Jason Sudeikis makes friends with Jennifer Aniston. Not all pranks need to be uncomfortable. Sometimes they can be downright sweet.
I seen a rainbow yesterday.
During We're the Millers, there's a family-for-hire sing-along to the TLC classic Waterfalls. It's a pretty charming moment in the life of this drug-smuggling faux family. As revealed by the closing credit outtakes, however, when you give Jason Sudeikis control of the radio, his song picks tend to deviate from the playlist.
I love this song!
In a great example of on-set trolling, he cranks the famous theme song from Friends, I'll Be There For You by the Rembrandts.
I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall.
His young co-stars Emma Roberts and Will Poulter get in on the fun, leaving a bemused Jennifer Aniston shaking her head and glaring at the camera, then breaking into uncontrollable laughter. Number 6. Jackass abducts Brad Pitt. What's more surprising than finding Brad Pitt at a hot dog joint? Seeing a van full of men show up in masks and forcefully shove him into their vehicle and drive off. But that's exactly what people witnessed one fateful night while waiting in line at Pink's Hot Dogs.
Hi, I'm Brad Pitt. I'm gonna get abducted.
By this point, Jackass was on its 3rd season and had been a huge hit for MTV. When Johnny Knoxville had a chance encounter with Brad at Spike Jonze' house, the famous actor expressed his interest in making a guest appearance.
Yo, Brad Pitt! No, Brad Pitt, dude, time is funny, man.
The skit was less than a minute long, but talk about a prank with a heavy impact. The bystanders freeze up as the frantic celebrity is dragged away, screaming for help. Number 5. Terror Taxi from Jackass Number 2.
Well, he's got a fucking gun pointed at me, face, asshole.
Get in the fucking trunk.
By the time Jackass Number 2 came around, these daredevils, drunks, and delinquents were bona fide celebrities in their own right, and were pushing the boundaries of comedy, safety, and good sense at every opportunity. The wildly offensive Terror Taxi sketch gets real serious real fast.
And meanwhile, we've substituted the taxi driver with Chandrasekhar.
The actors involved quickly lose their composure when the taxi driver they think they're pranking goes crazy,
Asshole! Shit, shit, asshole!
kidnaps them, and pulls a gun. It's all revealed to be an elaborate ruse, however. The taxi driver is an actor, and the pranksters in costume are, unbeknownst to them, the actual targets. Of course, no Jackass skit would be complete without a healthy dose of pubes. In fact, pubes were the inspiration in this case.
Where have you been, you little bastard?
I have been making a number 2.
Number 4. General Aladeen introduces Ryan Seacrest to Kim JongIl.
What's in your hands? What's in your hands? Check his hands.
Sacha Baron Cohen. Hadn't the joke already gone far enough when you came to the Oscars dressed as your fictional dictator? Apparently not. You brought Kim Jong-il's ashes in an urn sporting an image of his face as your guest. And then, as your coup de grace, you poured them all over poor Ryan Seacrest's Burberry suit, leaving him nice and sooty on the red carpet.
It's actually made by South Korea. No, sorry. You've got Kim Jong.
Thankfully, the ashes were really just pancake mix. Seacrest couldn't contain his initial anger, but eventually regained his composure, tweeting, quote, "A lot of people hitting up after parties tonight. Me? I'm just hosting a pancake breakfast tomorrow."
I had an idea something was coming.
Talk about being a good sport. General Aladeen would have just executed everyone. Number 3. Dennis Quaid goes to Starbucks.
My hidden camera working, I wonder?
Well, that's not the hidden one.
Ellen is multi-talented. She's a great conversationalist, sick dancer, and an all-around inspiring human being. But above all else, she is a master puppeteer with human marionettes. We will never get tired of seeing her take control of celebrities.
And just start shopping some. Can I chop some off?
While her exploits in controlling Adele or Bruno Mars were certainly memorable, Dennis Quaid takes the win.
Dennis Quaid is here! Say it loud.
Dennis Quaid is here!
Why? Partly thanks to Ellen's excellent material, which consists of having him talk loudly, announce his arrival, and inappropriately shout "Deo" at the staff.
Deo!
But what really makes this an award-worthy piece of comedy is Dennis Quaid's commitment to the role.
Can I get some water? Dennis Quaid wants water.
Typically a serious actor, he brings his usual gravitas to this ridiculous performance. It was such a hit that it actually spawned multiple sequels.
Why don't we see who can name the most types of pickles?
I'll start. Dill.
Number 2. Arnold Schwarzenegger goes back to his roots.
I'm Howard Kleiner.
When you're as recognizable as Arnie, going undercover is tough, especially if you appear to be incapable of putting on any accent apart from your own.
You're so familiar to me.
Maybe you saw me on the FBI Most Wanted list.
But the Terminator gives it his best shot to help promote the after-school All-Stars fitness program and general health awareness. Adopting the identity of Howard, the regional manager, Arnold flexes his acting muscles as he interacts with clients at Gold's Gym in Venice Beach.
How's it going?
Pretty good, thanks.
Drinking a lot of water?
He greets unsuspecting guests at the front desk and walks around giving ridiculous tips. He even slips in a few well-placed quotes from his many famous roles. A good-natured prank, you can tell that people are thrilled when they realize who's actually under that ridiculous wig and mustache.
How many miles are you running?
Oh my God. Hi.
Before we unveil our number one pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Have you ever thought about writing your own erotic fiction?
No.
¿Quieres dar el número de teléfono?
There is, in fact, going to be a Jesse Pinkman spinoff.
Number one, Jimmy Kimmel versus Emily Blunt and John Krasinski.
Oh, no.
Jimmy Kimmel is the undisputed king of late-night television pranks. But he may have met his match in the celebrity powerhouse couple of John Krasinski and Emily Blunt. The couple fired the opening shot years ago when they broke into his house and decorated it with holiday lawn ornaments. Since then, this good-spirited war has gone nuclear.
Come on!
Real-life reindeer poop, office redecorating, gift-wrapped homes, and zombies have all been deployed.
I have to hand it to you, that is very impressive.
In 2014, Krasinski and Blunt presented Kimmel with 3 nights of Prankmas, ending with the destruction of Jimmy's car.
Kids don't need my computer!
Well, Jimmy got even by organizing an unsanctioned Krasinski family yard sale, with just a splash of eggnog for good measure. We guess there's a little Jim Halpert in all of us.
Oh, and I have one other thing for you also. One other little surprise.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.